Namaste, yogis and yoginis. Welcome once again to Yoga with Vic. Today from the beautiful city of Valencia, and as you can see, the Science Museum is just behind me, clearly stated in beautiful big letters. I'm going to do a seated flow for those days you don't feel like going crazy and you just want to relax and do a bit of work, intense work, but just sitting down and chilling. So you're going to use all of your parts. Obviously, you're not going to be standing your legs and doing crazy things or doing push-ups, but we're going to definitely wake up the whole body. Ready for that? Okay, sit down on Sukhasana in a seated position, whatever works for you. Let's start relaxing the neck and tapping onto our breath. So we're going to go to the right, inhaling and exhale and roll down towards the left. Left ear, left shoulder. Inhale, exhale, roll down. Inhale, right ear, right shoulder. Exhale, go down. You can close your eyes, you can leave them open, whatever feels good for you. Inhale when you come up, exhale when you roll all the way, feeling the head very, very heavy. Right ear to right shoulder, but not shrugging shoulders. Inhale, exhale, roll it very heavy. Feel the traction of the head, the weight. Left ear, left shoulder. Inhale, exhale, roll it. Do it at your own speed, however feels good. Pair it up with the breath. And keep going at your own pace. And roll it down, let it hang. Feel the strength of the neck, the flexibility, the suppleness, the heaviness of the head. And then come up and give yourself a big smile. From here, we're going to go right hand towards the right side, left hand comes up, and let's stretch as much as possible, opening the left side of the body. Stretch as much as you can. And from here, we come up with a big inhale and go to the left, reaching the edge of the mat, stretching up high with the right hand, trying to reach as high as you can, as far as you can. And let's repeat this a little bit on a more dynamic way. And left. Again, you can pair it up with the breathing. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, come up. Exhale, go down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, go down. Inhale, come up. And now exhale, we're going to go with a twist towards the right side. Right hand comes to the back. Left hand pushes on your knee. And twist, twist, twist. Give yourself a beautiful twist. It's a great way to start the day, always mobilizing the spine, or if you're in the middle of a day also, it's always a good idea. Give yourself a few breaths. Feels so good. And then come up to the front and let's go to the other side. So right hand to the left knee, left hand goes behind you. Look behind you. What a beautiful building I have behind me. Give yourself a big, deep breath. And we really want to awaken the spine. Big inhale, come to the front. Another smile, never enough. And then from here, hands are going to go on the knees. And we're going to start rolling, rolling. Whichever direction you want to do. I've started anti-clockwise. But let's again move the spine from the bases, from the coccyx. You're on your sit bones, so keep rolling towards one side. And let's change direction. Let's go to the other side. It feels so good. It's such a pleasure just to move. I know this is sometimes you're like a bit sluggish, slow, whatever it is. And you think, I don't really fancy jumping around or doing something strenuous. So this is perfect for those days. Perfect. Come to the center. Hands in a prayer position And you can either stay on your knees or try to go further, or you can use blocks and just get yourself on the blocks and come down as far as you can, stretching the hips, the glutes, straightening the spine. You can just chill here, chill on your fists, whatever feels good, however you feel super cool. And always give yourself a beautiful smile. Awesome. Let's come up and let's start with some Janushirasana. So we're going to put the left sole of the foot in the inner thigh. And I just realized I'm a bit twisted here. It's been moving. Okay, let's align this. So sole to the thigh, what we call Janushirasana, is the knee towards the head or the head towards the knee in this case. We come up, stretch as much as you can, spine straight, and then we'll fold towards the knee, towards the foot, not hunching, stretching. You can just grab your calf and stretch. You can just go to your ankle and stretch. You can grab your foot and stretch, whatever feels good today. Give yourself always a stretch without overdoing it always. You don't want to have injuries, you don't want to have weird cramps. Cramps are normal. Especially more, not so much when we stretch, but when we contract. And from here, we're going to come up again, and we're going to, again, go towards the right here. Give ourselves a little bit of a twist. Any excuse just to look at this beautiful building, as you can see. And always excuse to do a little twist. From here, we come back to the center. Just let me position myself so this is really cold. So now we're going to go towards this V, kind of V thing. We're going to in the middle. So we're going to climb down. And you can be on your hands, you can be on your elbows. And if you can go further, just whatever feels absolutely fantastic for your body today. Always assess how your body's feeling today. Sometimes it's cold, warm, we're not really feeling good, we've had a rough night, or we had a beautiful night and we're just like, wow, all over, we just reach everything. Okay, let's come up. And now let's go for this hurdle pose. So we're going to put the knee on the floor. The foot doesn't have to be 90 degrees, this is not dear. We can actually fold it and bring it towards our glute. So that's safer for your knee. But yeah, we have kind of a 90-degree situation here. And we're going to do pretty much what we did before. So the head is going to go towards the floor, towards the foot. Again, you can grab your calf, you can grab your ankle, you can go lower. We're opening the hip now. We had it in internal rotation, now it's more an external rotation, so there's a different position. Breathe. Make sure you feel a bit of a stretch, and when you think it's good, let's go 1 millimeter further. And when you think, okay, this is great, then just breathe. Slowly climb up. And now let's go to the center again as we did before. We're going to go down, again, different feeling as we had before. You can go on your elbows, you can go on your hands, you can go lower. There's a different situation. Be careful with your knee always. If you have an injury, be very, very mindful. And you can use always props. Props are always a perfect idea. And from here, we come back slowly. And guess what? We're going to go to the other side. So that you can see me properly, I'm going to just change side. So we're going to start with the sole of the right foot in the inner thigh, in the inner left. For instance, for me, this is a completely different side and it just feels very different. So we come up to the center, we go down towards the floor, towards the foot, towards the knee, chest towards the thigh. And again, you can grab your calf, you can grab your ankle, you can grab your foot. However feels good. And then you can, for instance, have two blocks here and just chill, if that's a good idea for you. I really invite everyone to have props. I love blocks. I don't travel with blocks all the time, so I don't have them with me. But if I do, I definitely use them when I'm at home. And from here, we're coming up. Again, we're going to do a bit of a twist and observe this crazy building. The architect, if you're not familiar with it, it's Santiago Calatrava, who is someone actually from here, from Valencia, but he's got a studio in Switzerland, if I'm not mistaken. Very well known, probably very distinguished and very easy to recognize buildings. Let's go back to the center and let's go to the middle, so between both legs. So again, you can be on your hands, you can be on your elbows, or go as slow as you can, as slow as you wish. And again, you can chill here. And I recommend just to put the toes up. I mean, you can also do it pointed, but toes up are going to really stretch more the calves and hamstrings. So there's an extra layer of work there. And slowly come up, and let's do the hurdle again. So again, we put the foot behind us. For the sake of your knee, don't open it, otherwise it'll be really struggle. So you can just bring it towards your butt. And from here, we come up, we fold over the knee, over the thigh, and again, calf, ankle, foot, whatever feels good. And just fall, and breathe. And just feel comfortable, beautiful. You might not fall asleep in here, but it's a beautiful pose. And from here we come up, and then let's go again to the center. Again, different feeling, because we have a completely different position of the hip. Could be on your hands, could be on your elbows. Or could you know, if you can go lower. Ooh, that's a strong feeling. I'm just gonna keep it here. And very, very slowly and mindfully, when you feel ready, let's climb up, come back to the center, and let's collect this leg, put it in front of us. Give it a bit of shimmy, a bit of a shake. Ah, it feels good. And from here, we're gonna do, this is Dandasana, stuff pose. We're gonna come up, and we're gonna do some cats and cows. Let's start just with mild ones. So we're going to do we do the cat, just hunching the back, and the cow just pounding the chest, opening everything. Then cat and cow. You can close your eyes if it feels good. Just focus on the abdomen too. You know, just when you do the cat, the navel goes to the spine. Then open. Try to open as much as possible. Just shoulder blades get together. And then when you retract, obviously they separate, and you just try to hunch as much as possible. And then let's do it with the hands up. Let's try to do it like going back and going forward. Go back and go forward. Here we're just working the spine. Different moves, twisting, bending, back bending, forward bending, whatever it is. We need to mobilize the spine as much as possible. And so this cats and cows, kind of cats and cows. Technically they're not, but basically we're just moving the spine in different directions. Perfect. From here, we go down on a forward fold, seated forward fold. Again, you can grab your ankles, you can grab your calves, your ankles, your feet, whatever feels good. Again, toes up, so we feel the stretch even harder. And from here you come up. Awesome. And let's go to the front. Let's do a bit of the beautiful how you call this, windshield wipers. There you go. So we put the feet in front of us, and then we go one side and the other side, and we just change, and we keep moving. And there's a point we're gonna come, it's cold. So we're going to go to a little deer pose. So 90-degree angle here, 90-degree angle here. So your calf parallel and thigh parallel to the mat, and here to the top, those two. So kind of mathematical situation, 90-90. From here, we're going to go down towards the front. Again, could be on your hands, could be on your elbows. You're gonna find the internal rotation of the left hip quite intense here. You can also go and lay down if it feels good. This is similar to pigeon, the feeling, but slightly different. Or sleeping swan, as we call it in yin. Then we come up. Let's do a few windshield wipers again. Towards one side, the other side. Move. My goodness, it's cold. The floor, the mat keeps me awake, but you know, it's probably about 13 degrees. No, even that. Not in the shade. In the sun, it is beautiful. Let's go to the other side. Okie doke. So again, shin parallel, thigh parallel, shin parallel to the top, to the, well, 99 degrees. We did it before. Let me just get back so I've got more space and don't get cold. Let's go down on your hands, on your elbows. Whatever feels good. You can even go to sleep if that feels great. And take a few breaths here. There's a crowd outside. I don't know if you can hear the voices. I'm surrounded by thousands of people, but they're very respectful. So far, no one's gone in front of a camera, so thankful for that. Grateful for people being. And I've got some onlookers just checking. It's always fun. Anyway, let's go up. Let's go to the middle. And we're going to go towards the side, the mat. I'm going to do a little bit of intense stuff. So we're going to go hands looking towards the front, so not towards the back, but towards the front. Feet close to our hips. And from here, we're going to lift the hips and we're going to come up. Making sure that everything goes really, really, really strong. Yes, hands, arms, glutes, thighs. Then we come down with an exhale. We come up with an inhale. We come down with an exhale. Come up with an inhale. Come down with an exhale. This is not as relaxing as it was the rest, but we need to do a little bit of getting some energy and strength. Come up again. Come down. Come up with a big inhale. Tightening everything, glutes, thighs. Oh, feel it. Go down. And let's do the last one. Come up. And go down. Awesome. From here, we're going to do a bit of butterfly. Well, first diamond. So there's a diamond pose here. So the feet are far from us. Can you see? I think either way you can see me. Anyway, it's far. Butterflies here. We'll do it later. Diamond. And we're going to put, if that feels good, the hands underneath the calves and try to grab the feet. Just give yourself a little hug and go down. And take some breaths here. And remember, no hunching. The idea is to stand the spine and feel the extension. Feel yourself getting taller. Again, a situation of opening the hips a little bit in here, not as much as in butterfly, but again, different position. Then let's come out and let's do the butterfly. Again, one of our favorites. So bring the feet closer to the crotch. Open as much or as little as you want. You can put also blocks here underneath, cushions, whatever you have. You can grab your feet from inside. You can give yourself a massage in the meantime if you want. You can, if you want, bounce a little bit, no need. If you think, no, that's not bouncing, it's not for me, I'm in a delicate situation here, I'd rather be like this. You can grab yourself and push yourself up, straight in the spine. Use your feet as a lever and just get taller and taller. You know, like someone is actually pulling from your head up. And feel, you know, just relax the legs. Sometimes we tend to just bring them up. Just relax, just let them go. You can close your eyes again. Breathe and feel them just relaxing, chilling. I find it chilling. Don't know about you, but I do. I know I'm weird. And sometimes I love poses. I think that is so relaxing, and people look at me like, is that relaxing? Believe me, they will end up being relaxing, actually. Okay, from here, we're just gonna go down. Stretch the legs ahead of you. Let's do a beautiful final twist that I love so much. We're gonna do actually from 90 degrees. So this angle, both hands towards the sides, so you palms up, and then let's go down to the right. Clack, 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 clack. Oh my goodness, it always feels fantastic. Take a couple of breaths here. You can also look left if you want to do it a little bit more intense. And we come up again to the center, 90 degrees, go to the left, look right. Oh, clack, another one. And breathe, enjoy the twist. And from here you come to the center, give yourself a big hug. Forehead towards the knees, take a big inhale. Another sip. And relax, go to Shavasana. And always remember, if you're in a cold space, cover yourself, put socks on, jacket, blanket, anything that keeps you warm. Again, I don't have my whole kit, otherwise I will be completely covered. And that's why I'm going to shorten the Shavasana a little bit. But please always feel free to stay there as long as you wish. There's a moment to really enjoy what you've integrated, what you've practiced, and to feel like, oh my God, this is just blissful, and my body deserves everything I give it, all the good stuff. Whenever you're ready, you just roll yourself up, come to the side, however you want to come. Go to a cross-leg position, hands in front of your heart, keep your eyes closed, bow your chin, and be incredibly grateful for what you did today. You just did. What are you going to do today? What you've achieved, the person who you are, the body you have, which is an amazing body that does everything you want to do in life. Open your eyes, and thank you so much for being with me today. As always, it's a pleasure being with you, and I'll see you in the next one. Namaste.